Good evening and welcome to Olympus High School for Game 2 of our girls-boys doubleheader, featuring the back-to-back reigning 5A state champs, the Olympus Titans and the Hillcrest Huskies. A truly remarkable run from Matt Barnes and company the last decade as they go for yet another state title. Hillcrest, on the other hand, is looking to rebound after what was somewhat a disappointing season to go. I'm Jackson Jones.
And I'm Miles Pierce.
And you're watching the OlyTV pregame show. Let's go with our game storyline tonight. Playoff dominance. Olympus goes for a historic three-peat this season, and they are set to do it once again as they bring back plenty of contributors from last season. The Titans kept 3 of their starting 5 from last season, including seniors Gavin Lowe, Caden Jackson, and Davian Lazarus. We saw last year how Olympus responded to losing quite a bit of talent, which is much different as they begin this season. Hillcrest looking to improve meanwhile. The Huskies are coming off a solid 16-9 season, where they lost to Ridgeline in the second round of the 4A playoffs. It will be no easy task improving from last season with the departures of the Mahler brothers. Miles and Anton were the Huskies' leading scorers a year ago. And with their departures, someone needs to step up. Perhaps Ezra Bell will lead the charge. And Gavin Lowe, he is the reigning Utah Mr. Basketball, looking to get back-to-back Mr. Basketball honors. The last time anyone did that was one Rylan Jones back in 2018 and 2019 for Olympus. Coming into last season with immense amounts of pressure to replace Dutch Dowdell and Jordan Barnes, Gavin Lowe filled those shoes and then some, averaging 22 points per game and winning best player in the state. Now let's head over to keys to the game with Miles.
Thank you, Jackson. Starting with Olympus. Offensively, they simply need to get Gavin Lowe to do Gavin Lowe things. Lowe, who was really the center point of last year's team, is back for his senior season. His production really has skyrocketed since his sophomore season, so the question really is where his talents can take him this year. On the defensive side of the Titans, they have to keep Ezra Ball at bay. After last season, Hillcrest lost quite a lot, including their top 3 scorers. Bell averaged 8 points per game, but outside of him, Hillcrest doesn't have proven depth from last year. As for Hillcrest, on offense, the Huskies need to keep up with the Titans, making sure that they give themselves an opportunity to pull off the upset. It will be a tough task for them, but just being able to keep up for at least a half can give your team all the confidence that they need. Defensively, Hillcrest has to lock down Gavin Lowe, and if they do not keep him under 15, they're not going to win tonight. Lowe is a guy that can take control of any game in any given moment, so keeping him from having that impact is absolutely key for the Huskies tonight.
Absolutely. You heard a bit of a cheer for the Titans as they come onto the floor. We're about 2 minutes away from tip-off. And again, start of a new season for both Hillcrest and Olympus. Titans going for what would be a three-peat, a historic three-peat. And by the way, a team in the state of Utah is going for a four-peat. Penguins out of 1A, is going for their 4th straight state championship this season in 2025-2026.
And definitely the biggest reason for that dominance by the Titans is head coach Matt Barnes, entering his 34th year here at Olympus, has a record of 552 and 130, and is a 5-time state champs looking for his 6th this year.
Boos come for the Huskies as they go onto the court. And yet he mentioned Matt Barnes in his historic career, 34 years, 552 and 130, and 5-time state champion winner Matt Barnes. It has been quite a legacy and position to do great things once again this season.
It really does seem like he's just getting better every single season, being able to win with whatever is given to him.
So we are about to pause for the national anthem. But we just have a few more seconds until that happens, but we'll do that right now on OlyTV.
Olympus wins the series 26-14. Now this time we ask that you stand with David and join our student that goes on. In honor of America and those who presented with the presentation of our national anthem. Fans presenting our national anthem this evening, please welcome one of our own, Olympus senior, Hannah Perry.
All right, we are ready to go. We just need the starting lineups for the Huskies. The starters for Hillcrest and Brandon Sluga, the head coach for Hillcrest. It is a starting five that will consist of number 50, Ben Davidson, a senior power forward. We'll get those announced right now. Starting five, number 2, Guillermo Martinez, a returner from last season. Another returner, the senior, Jack Bradford. And there is Ezra Bell. We talked about him in the pregame. Expected to fill a big pair of shoes for the Huskies. And now Tyler Ashby, brother of Thomas Ashby, who was a senior last season. And like I said earlier, Ben Davidson, the big fella, senior center, 55. So those are the starters for Hillcrest. They came off of a 16-9 season, lost in the second round of the 4A playoffs, and now time for the starters for the back-to-back-to-back reigning 5A state champs, the Olympus Titans. Barn back-to-back, not back-to-back-to-back. But here are the starters for the Titans. It is number 1, Gavin Lowe, looking for his second straight Utah Mr. Basketball honor. By far the best player of the squad. Now Caden Jackson returning as well from last season. And David Lazarus, part of this trio that was really key in Olympus securing that championship from last season. And number 4, a new starter in the lineup. It is it is Oliver Clark for the Titans. And then of course, Number 11, Adam Bywater. He's a terrific athlete. I said Adam Bywater. Luka Milas gets the start for the Titans. So it is Clark at midcourt to jump this up for Olympus. Ezra Bell will do the honors for the Huskies. 2025-2026 is underway, which should be another fantastic season of high school basketball. Good crowd on hand from the students for Olympus, and this tip is won by the Titans. Kane Jackson with an open lane and an easy lay-in for 2 to get this thing started.
Not sure how you draw it up much better. Not even 10 seconds in and you're already up 2-0.
Now Guillermo Martinez with it. As the fans think this game is already over at 2-0. And this shot is devoured by Oliver Clark. Kevin Lowe racing across the floor, spinning in the lane. Mid-range jumper, money. And a swift 2-0 start. 4-0 start for Olympus.
Talk about continuing where you left off.
And this shot is going to go for Ben Davidson. The big fella in the middle for the Huskies with a foul on Guillermo Martinez on the sideline. So Jackson will inbound to the backcourt to Lowe. Again, you play 8-minute quarters in high school basketball, so these games go by really fast. Key for the Huskies to maintain striking distance with these firepower. Titans in the steal by Ben Davidson. But it's taken right back by Kevin Lowe. And a touchdown in the end to Oliver Clark, who misses the lay-in. Bell misses inside, and the rebound is down to Lazarus. Outlet to Clark. He'll cruise inside and have no foul be called. And quickly up ahead come the Huskies. Ezra Bell to the basket. No, rebound Lowe.
Titans are now slowing it down for the first time tonight. Every single possession, they've gotten down the court extremely quickly.
Lowe so fast. That mid-range jumper is no good. And the rebound is down to James Bradburn. Martinez. Already Bell serenaded with air ball. It's Martinez. Bell again. Inside it goes to Davidson. He's got this bit of a smaller matchup with Milas and a foul as well. It'll count for 2. Late whistle, but it'll go.
Ben Davidson has all 4 points for the Huskies tonight.
And eating him space on that block. Olympus is not by any stretch a small team. Ben Davidson has the girth that could bother these Titans inside as we're off to a good start. 4-4 with 5:49 to go.
You talk about Olympus having that height advantage. They have 5 guys that are 6'7" or taller. It's really...
He did not mean that. He said 6'7", but he did not mean that. And a foul. This will be on Hillcrest. So we're sorry for the 6'7" jokes to continue. Low to inbound. Jackson wide open, wing 3. Now that's on. Rebound though to Clark. Jackson lost his man, lost the ball, and it's a turnover. It's Martinez. It's Bell. Right to the rim for the lay-in for 2.
I mean, the Titans got out to that early lead, but the Huskies have responded tremendously. 7-0 run.
Low. Just got Lazarus on the screen there. Otroya. 3. No foul on the 3, and we have a flop warning on Low.
Not really sure I like the call. There was quite a bit of contact between Lowe and the defender.
So Bradburn will inbound to Martinez, 7-4. Huskies with the advantage. 3 minutes gone by this opening quarter. Inbound to the big man Davidson. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Huskies. Now, with the ref wasting no time there, Hillcrest needs to work in the inbound. Martinez, the flyby on Bywater. And this pass goes into the hands of Tyler Ashby, who just checked in. 3 is up and no good. And a strong rebound, made by Damian Lazarus, and draws a foul. It's a foul on Davidson, who checks out. And in comes number 5, Jay Watkins, the senior.
Titans have got to get back to doing what they do best, and that is driving in the paint in that mid-range to layup area. They got to get that part of the court going if they want to put up more points.
Lazarus, the lane opened up. That is an offensive foul to go on Damian Lazarus. That is the first foul on Lazarus. And it is the second team foul on Olympus. Bradburn once again to inbound for the Huskies. And then a steal off the inbound. It's Lazarus. He'll try a 3. Yes!
Davian Lazarus just so versatile. He can drive to the hoop and he can shoot threes.
Hillcrest wasting no time. He missed laying. And Lowe. Isaac Radman is in, and Lowe cruises inside and lays it in for 2.
Gavin Lowe's speed just so versatile, incredibly difficult to stop.
And a 3 is up and no good for the Huskies on the other end from Ashby. Here comes Jackson. Jackson right by Martinez for 2. And timeout Hillcrest. It was a great start, up 4-7. But a quick 5-0 run by Lazarus and Jackson, and this is an 11-7 game for the Titans. 3:40 to go.
Titans did an excellent job on those last 3 possessions, as I mentioned, getting back to what they do best, and that's just simply driving to the hoop and laying it in. And you also saw Davian Lazarus forcing turnovers on the defensive side, and then he responds exactly after that with the 3 of his own. Definitely going to be one of the biggest pieces to the Titans team this year.
No question. And again, we're seeing Olympus get pretty much whatever they want when they don't shoot themselves in the foot so far in this part of the floor. But Hillcrest has shown the ability to compete so far in this opening quarter. All right, for the Titans, it is Bywater, Jackson, Clark, Radman, and Lowe. Then for the Huskies, it is going to be a new check-in. Miles Entz, the junior, number 20 for Hillcrest. Number 12, Tyler Ashby, pardon. Number 4, Ezra Bell. Number 2, Guillermo Martinez. And number 5, Jay Watkins remains in for the Huskies. The Bandit Barnes press. This is what he does best. This press at half court is very difficult to penetrate, but they do it here with Entz. And now Martinez. It's Bell. Martinez, aggressive take inside. It will go for Guillermo Martinez. Gavin Lowe says, I'll do everything by myself on the other end.
Already 6 of the Titans' 13 points in this first quarter.
Watkins to Entz. Not that time. The follow by Watkins is wildly missed, and the rebound is down to Clark. Lowe will push to Radman. It's Lowe, wide open wing three. Easily does it for the Olympus offense. They're back up to 16-9. And again, they're bothering this Hillcrest zone. But right up to Watkins, he's missing at the rim. And here come the Titans with Radman the other way. Quickly up to Clark. An aggressive move with a miss, but a foul on Hillcrest.
Good job by Adam Bywater on that defensive possession. It seems like he kind of scared Hillcrest when they were going up for the layup, which inevitably ended up in the miss.
So Clark to the line, 2:22 to go. 16-9 is the advantage for the Titans. That is perfect. 17-9 as Davidson returns for Hillcrest. Watkins will go to the bench. He's having a conversation with Brandon Sluga right now on the sideline about something. Bit animated there as Clark will go for 2 from the charity stripe. Martinez to Bell. He's trapped in the baseline. Finding the cutting. Man, it was Ents who misses badly though in the lay-in. Quick left ahead to Bywater, and Bywater, he will miss those. Easy lane for 2.
Olympus is doing an excellent job at getting the ball down the floor extremely quickly. The Huskies have no answer so far.
A 16-2 tight run has opened this game up 20-9 as Martinez to Davidson. That's another turnover. Hillcrest is in the danger zone right now. Finding the cutting Radman for 2. Excellent execution as Lowe finding Isaac Radman, and it's now 22-9. Bell attacks and cannot finish. Rebound Clark, lost it momentarily, but he gets it back to Lowe. Quick up ahead, it's Radman, corner triple. Not that time, but the rebound is down to Martinez, who will run conversely. Going right at Gavin Lowe, Euro step in the lane, wild shot, no. The rebound is collected by the Titans. Here comes Radman. Up ahead to Lowe, to Clark, he's fouled. It will not go, but he will go to the line for 2 with 1:13 to go as we take a breath.
Over the past 3 minutes or so, it's been a very fast-paced game. Both teams just seem to be running back and forth down the court. (22-9). Hillcrest are up to 6 team fouls. Next one will put the Olympus on the line every single time Hillcrest fouls them. As Clark makes the free throw, 23-9 is your score. For the game, it's Jacob Gallman, the senior. And also Bradburn in. And Davidson will go to the bench. It is Miles Ents. Will also go to the bench. This free throw there, though. Offensive rebound by Bywater. It's Jackson, wide open wing 3. Not that time. And the foul on this end, it'll go on Hillcrest as Olympus is starting to impose their size without Davidson on the floor. Lassiter in, Clark out. Well, actually, Lazarus needs to wait for the next hit ball in order to come in. Which will come after this Bywater free throw. Miles, we saw Olympus in a battle early, but it was 7-4. We're on a 16-5 run. 16-2 run, excuse me. Pardon, 19. My math is awful. 19-2 run in favor of Olympus, making 20-2 run. They have completely opened up this game. What do you attribute that to? I attribute it to, first, the pace of the Titans' offense. They were running a very slow offense when they were down 4-7, but ever since then, they really have not slowed down. Every single possession, they're rushing down the floor, and Hillcrest can't really catch up to them. As you mentioned, they're now on a 21-2 run.
Out of bounds. Reigns, Husky ball, dangerous pass right near the O-zone. The student section. It's Bell. He found a crease and misses though inside, and he's rebounded by Jackson. Kevin Lowe, shooting practice. Now that time short on the 3, and this ball is loose. Diving to the floor in a dangerous collision. It was Gallman and Lowe was not liking that one bit.
A little bit of a scare there for the Titans. Everyone in that student section was holding their breath when they see Lowe go to the ground.
So Lowe to the line. Another free throw sequence for the Titans. Money for Lowe. 26-9 for Olympus. It has been all Titans since that early statement from Hillcrest. They still lead by 17. Missed free throw from Lowe. Gallman, that was right to Lowe. He'll go right to the rim and lay it right in for another deuce.
Seeing it once again, the Matt Barnes special in that full court press, and Gavin Lowe just takes advantage of it.
You call it Titan. It is one of the signature plays that Barnes has. A 3 is up and no good for the Huskies. Lowe trying to run it down. This should be Olympus ball. And it is with 15.1 seconds. Lazarus to inbound, 15.1 seconds. He can hold for the final shot and cap off what was a dominant opening quarter here at home, here at Olympus High School for the opening night of high school basketball. Milos now inside. Milos will try 3, in and out. Rebound is lost, but nonetheless, it'll end the first quarter 28-9. Olympus leads. Dominant opening quarter. Miles, your thoughts on that opening quarter here at Olympus?
I mean, I think we can all agree that it begins with Gavin Lowe. He had 12 of the 28 points in this first quarter for the Titans. And I mean, there's a reason that he won Mr. Basketball last year. There's a reason that he averaged 22 a game last year. And it seems like he's making that next step into where he is just completely dominating every aspect of the game. But also, I would like to look at this Titans defense. They have done an incredible job after Hillcrest's 7-0 run early in this first quarter, holding them to just 2 points since then.
So we're going to start the second quarter shortly. And again, it's that half-court zone that many teams are bothered by. Hillcrest bothered by it on night 1. And we saw, it wasn't just Gavin Lowe, we saw Damian Lazarus hit a 3. We saw plenty of good looks as well. I believe that there was only 1 3 though made by the Titans in that opening quarter, and they still have 28 points. So Hillcrest needs a great quarter here to get back in this game, down 19. Lineup for the Huskies. It's Bell to inbound. He's got Watkins out there with Bradburn, Ashby, and let's try to get confirmation on the number down there. So we go with Bradburn the other way. And wow, Watkins nearly fumbled out of bounds. Luckily does not. Here's a possession with Tyler Ashby headed it off to Ezra Bell. A drive inside. And a turnover. It's Jackson. He's got Max Brewer with him. Hillcrest does in the lineup. We got a set here with Lowe. Cross-court pass. Milas. Bywater attacking and missing inside. Offensive rebound. Lazarus for an easy 2.
Lazarus showing what he can do underneath the basket. Such a good rebounder. And when he gets that rebound, he's just able to put the ball back in the hoop.
Another turnover, but a bailout foul by Olympus. It'll go on. So it'll go on Lowe. imagine inbounding right there by the student section? We're giving Bradburn quite a hard time. As you see right there on your screen.
Ozone just consistently shows out for these boys basketball teams.
And that's a 5-second call, it should be. No, it's actually a warning to Olympus. It can touch the player, and Olympus might have been a little, or the students rather, Olympus students might have been a little too close to that. They can be as rowdy as they want right in his face as they get it into Watkins. To Bradburn. And it impacted early. We've not felt his impact as much. Bradburn in and out. Rebounded by Ashby, who misses inside. And an outlet quickly to Bywater. Low. Right to the rim, but he draws a late whistle and a foul on Bradburn. As Low go back to the charity stripe.
We have talked about it a lot, but the Titans don't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. They really don't give time for their offense to really get set, but it doesn't really matter. They've put up 30 points in a quarter and a half.
Low nails the free throw. 31-9 is your score here at OHS. 6:42 to go. What has been a dominant outing by Olympus so far, as expected, frankly. Inbound to Ashby. Ashby gets it to Bradburn. It's now Brewer. Spinning in the lane, lost it, and it is a turnover. Low's got it. Low tried to fit it into Bywater. Somehow went to Lazarus, who draws a foul. Lazarus at the line. He misses the first free throw. Apologize for the technical difficulties in terms of roster management for Hillcrest. We seem to be given a bad roster, but we are fixing that right now. So we'll give these Huskies their due. As Lazarus misses two, rebounded by Watkins. Foul on the sideline will go against the Titans.
And as you see, once again, that Ozone is giving the Huskies all that they can handle.
We're going here to Watkins. 6:10 to go. This opening half. Watkins going right at Clark and finishes. Nicely done by Watkins on the inside. Jay Watkins for two. Low. So fast. It's Jackson for three.
Caden Jackson really emerged last year as the Titans' primary threat from deep, and you see it once again tonight.
Nielsen can't finish. That's Cyrus Nielsen. It is not Ben Davidson. We apologize for the technical difficulties there. Three is in for Low as they've totally blown it open. We hear a lot of Titan triple this season from the Ozone. Bell lost it momentarily, gets it back. Mid-range jumper. Won't go. Rebound Clark. Wasting no time. The outlet to Radman, who finishes. Timeout Hillcrest. It's 40-11. With 5 minutes and 2 seconds. Another classic Olympus beatdown at home brewing right now as it's 40-11. 5:02 to go. Huskies down to their 4th timeout. Miles, your thoughts on Olympus just totally blowing this thing open suddenly?
It's not unreasonable to say we didn't really expect this. I mean, they're coming off 2 straight state championships. but it's still incredibly impressive to be up on a team by this much halfway through the second quarter. I mean, the Titans are now on pace to score over 100 points tonight if they continue this trend. But it really is incredible. I mean, 17 points from Gavin Lowe and 7 from Caden Jackson. It's really incredible.
So 5:02 to go. Olympus after this game will have an interesting schedule coming up. We'll have 2 straight road games. It'll be at Bingham and at Box Elder. The next home broadcast will be on December 10th against Riverton. So very good chance Olympus gets down to a very nice start to the season before battle for the rock basketball style at home against the Skyline Eagles. What is always a highly intense game, no matter how good the teams are.
Looking ahead for the Titans, that Bingham game has to be one that Bingham has circled. I mean, last year when they played, Gavin Lowe hit the game-winning buzzer beater against them in this building. Could be an opportunity for revenge for the Miners.
So the inbound for Olympus. Okay, this is Grady Court. It is not Guillermo Martinez. Again, we apologize for that miscall. Cyrus Nielsen, not this time. The foul. This is going against Ashby over the back. He'll put Lowe again at the line. Pardon, this is just a third-team foul, as they reset at the end of the quarter. So here come the Titans. There's the inbound to Bywater. Excellent look to Jackson. He's fouled before the shot. What's going on? Grady Court, that's his second. Watkins returns. He replaces Court, who will guard Jackson right now. Low to inbound. Finds Bywater in the corner. Jackson low, going right by Watkins. It's Radman, wide open corner triple. You bet.
Now the three-point game is coming into play. The Titans opened it up by driving to the basket, and guys like Isaac Radford and Caden Jackson are now showing why they are a threat from deep.
Titans on pace for very, very productive offensive game, to say the least. It's Bradford from the outside. Not this time. This is a foul. It's over the backboard. Actually hit the shot clock, I believe. It'll be Titans ball the other way.
Just nothing going right for Hillcrest right now.
Bell gets the tough assignment on Lowe in this possession, and that did not go well. Lowe right to the rim with a right-handed lay-in for two. And Gavin Lowe again taking over this game. He is playing very well in his senior season so far. Another bucket for Jay Watkins. He's had two difficult shots go down. Jackson, not this time. Rebound Bywater, and he finishes again.
Titans are now on a 43-6 run.
Wild. That is honestly hard to even imagine. Bell of the basket, and then a great look to Tyler Ashby, who finishes inside. Gavin Lowe, it ain't broke, don't fix it, as he lays it in again for two.
That puts Gavin Lowe at 21 points on the night.
If he stays in, he is going to score about 40. Bradburn with it. This pass is deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Huskies. 2:37 to go. We've got a 34-point lead for Olympus. Now we can see Jackson Meyer for the first time tonight. He replaces Oliver Clark and Adam Bywater, and David Lazarus returns as well. Bradburn to inbound to the baseline. just gets it into Watkins. Over the outstretched arms of Lazarus into Nielsen. Big Cyrus Nielsen, just too big and too powerful on the deuce. Lazarus, not that time. Watkins got it as Allen falls to the floor. Bell, great look to Ashby, who finishes. That was a great play from Bell, laying it in to Ashby for two.
Titans seem to be slowing it down on offense for the moment.
Bradman, low. Not that time. Great look from Allen to Bradburn and off Ashby. We're at 1 minute 35 seconds to go. Bradburn, no. Low, just too far for Jackson as he goes near the stanchion. Out of bounds, to turnover for the Titans. Hillcrest ball with 1:27 to go. Closing in on what was a terrific first half for Olympus and for Hillcrest. I mean, 69 season last year, they were above 500. They won a playoff game. The team has a chance to do great things in their league, and a great pass from Watkins to Bell on the cut from the deuce.
If you're Hillcrest right now, you're just trying to look to get something going. Maybe something that you can carry into the next game, because this one might get out of reach if it already hasn't.
There's Meyer, coaxes it in for two. So 50 seconds to go. Hillcrest is going for the 2-for-1, and they get it with Watkins, who's had a great first half. It is now down to 28. And they will get the ball back. Lazarus, easy wing three. And responding to the Watkins punch. 25 seconds. Final possession likely to be of this first half. Dominated by Olympus. Watkins with it to Bradburn, to Bell. Understands that the ozone is lying to him. Lost it to Nielsen. Gets it off in time. Not that time though on the shot. It is 54-23, a dominant opening half for the 2025-2026 season for Olympus. Miles, your thoughts on what was a dominant Titan performance?
I mean, it really is dominant to say the least. And I really look to that Titan big three: Gavin Lowe, Caden Jackson, Davian Lazarus. Lowe with 21, Jackson with 7, and Lazarus with 8. Those three combined have just been on fire for the Titans, and all of them can really do everything. They aren't turning the ball over a lot, and all three of them can drive the ball, and all three of them can shoot the ball well from behind the arc.
It is a 50-16 run by Olympus to close out that first half. That is wild. Dominant from Olympus. It is halftime. We'll be right back here on OlyTV. All right, we are about to end halftime and begin the second half here at Olympus High School. 54-23 is your score. It's been all Titans essentially since the jump. Hillcrest trying to springboard into their next contest. and the contest is to come. 8 minutes up on the clock, and here we go with the third quarter. Miles, what do you expect from both the Titans and Hillcrest coming into this second half?
I expect Hillcrest to be a little bit more aggressive on offense and maybe just taking those risky shots and just trying to get something going that they can take from this game towards the rest of the season, because as of this game's pretty much out of reach. They just need to hang their heads high and then hopefully just find that spark that they can look back on this game and say, this is the game that changed our season, so that they're able to propel themselves to bigger heights.
Completely agree with you there. Inbound to Lowe as we begin half number 2. He's guarded tightly by Bell. Brady Court is on Jackson. Jackson gets inside. Outside it goes to Clark. Now Lowe with it. Crossover. Cross court it goes to Lazarus. Long pass to Milas. Another one goes to Jackson. Elbow jumper and a turnover for Olympus. Here comes Court. Bradburn to the basket. No, rebound. Lazarus. Cross court rather, on the cut. Clark nearly threw it away. Milas is open. No, on the 3. Rebound to Clark. Lazarus, way off, but it goes right to Milas, who scores. And it gets the students on their feet.
Like to see Hillcrest just try and drive to the basket on this possession, try and get something going, boost the confidence.
Nielsen blocked. Looked like Lazarus gummed him inside. Here comes Lowe. Great look to Milas, and an easily 2 once again for Olympus. It's now 58-23. Bell to the basket. Again, missing inside. And the rebound is down to Jackson. Here comes Lowe. Wasting no time. Another lay-in for Milas. Luka Milas getting the start. The senior has to take a big jump in 2025-2026. Nielsen, and this should be a travel, and it is. It'll go on Nielsen the other way.
Speaking of Luka Milas, he was more of a depth piece for the Titans last year. Didn't really perform as well as he needed to get into that starting role, but it seems like he has this year, and especially in this second half when he's playing underneath the basket and you have Lowe and Jackson getting the ball underneath to him, then he's able to show his strength, in which is just those easy layups.
We got a clock issue, it looks like. Is there gonna... No, actually, it's actually debris that they found at center court. Potentially, the ref picked it up there. Now having a conversation with the men at center court. We're good to go. 6:05 to go. 60-23. Olympus with a decisive advantage. Lowe lost Bell. Finds Milas, who lays it. Oh, he blew it. He blew the lane. What was going to be a great play. But he could not finish on the inside. Bell quickly other way. Cross-court pass, Bradburn. Inside it goes. Ashby was open momentarily, but could not collect it and gather it for the lay-in. Bell attacks, no good. Followed by Nielsen, would wave it off. An offensive foul on the rebound by Nielsen. He pushed off.
Once again, these fundamental mistakes, the turnovers, the fouls for the Huskies. Nothing's really going their way tonight.
You're already stacked up against it. When you consider the firepower and the discipline of this Olympus squad. This Lowe nearly slipped and fell there, but he regains his balance nicely. But Lowe right to the rim, lay-in for 2 with the left hand. That is so tough to stop. Bell, it's Ashby, now Court. And stripped and stolen. It's Jackson right to the basket. Easy pickings on the steal. And Deuce the other way. And he might take it away again, and he does. What a play by Jackson defensively. Lowe might have gotten away with an offensive foul. Nonetheless, it comes to the Huskies. Here's Court the other way. Oliver Clark goes for the block and gums him on the way up and forces the turnover. What a play by Oliver Clark.
What a great 2 possessions by the Titans right there. First, you just have Clark get that block. And then doing a great job on the offensive side. Just being able to drive to the basket is what they do best.
We're at 64-23. Low, blocked by Watkins. Excellent rotation defensively from Jay Watkins, who got Low up top. Inbound, this is a bad pass, and it's taken away by Ashby. He'll have a touchdown at the other end, and he does. Pick 6, in essence, for Hillcrest. But the lead is still 39, and nearly another turnover force there out of bounds. It'll remain with the Titans. Radman in, Bywater in, Milas out, and Lazarus out as well.
Makes you wonder how big the lead needs to get before Matt Barnes takes out the starters.
Into Clark, and he's fouled. I've been saying Radman, by the way, for Isaac Radford. It is Radford. It is not Radman. It is Radford. Again, we apologize for that. Low, nice look to Bywater. Easy deuce again for Olympus. Final moments of this third quarter, in which the course has remained par for Olympus. Nice move though from Bell. Great look from Court to Bell as well on the cut for 2.
Getting Ezra Bell involved this year for the Huskies is going to be essential.
Deflected pass in the corner to Jackson. Bywater. Clark in the corner for 3. Not that time. Loose ball goes to Watkins. He'll push. Up for the lay-in, or the floater. And into the hands of Lowe. Under 2 to go this third quarter. Hard hedge by Ashby, and Lowe draws a foul on Tyler Ashby. Lowe's a little gassed there.
Clock is still running. About 10 seconds went off, so a little bit of clock malfunctions.
Runs when it's decisive lead like this. I'm not sure what the exact lead is when we get a running clock, but Olympus certainly surpassed that already. Radford, yes! It's Radford from the outside. Long 2 no from Bell. Jackson aggressively goes inside, and Bywater is there to pick up the trash.
Titans are getting quality play out of all of their pieces tonight.
71-29, Bell misses. Rebound, Radford. .42 seconds. 71-29. Radford again. How about that? Isaac Radford, a silky smooth stroke from the left wing. It's another Titan triple.
That 1-2 duo of Isaac Radford and Caden Jackson from behind the arc is going to be deadly this season.
Yeah, because Lowe is more of that drive and slasher guy. He's so productive at it, obviously. Clark's on an easy lane if he wants it, and he does finish. Final seconds of this quarter. Watkins will heave it up at midcourt. Almost made that one, and it is 76, not 67, 76 to 29. Miles has been a very quiet game, to say the least. Very dominant from Olympus. But what do you want to see from the Titans down the stretch here in this opening quarter of what should be a dominant win, obviously?
I mean, I'd like to see Matt Barnes take out the starters for now. I mean, Lowe and Jackson have played pretty much the entire game, so maybe going for a little bit younger approach and seeing what you've got set out for the future.
Again, Matt Barnes plays a very, very tight rotation historically. Starts of the season, you'll see maybe 7 to 8, maybe 9 guys play. And then when it gets down to later in the season, playoff time, we're at a strict 6-man rotation. He is very close to his guys and that essence, but we should see, we should see rotation players coming soon, I would assume, but we still got Lazarus, Jackson, Radford, and Milas in for Olympus.
That's also one of the key reasons why he's been able to win so much. He just has such a tight locker room that everybody knows everybody extremely well. Pretty much every single Matt Barnes coached team has incredible chemistry.
Watkins is up top. He picked up his dribble as we have the final quarter of play here at Olympus High School. Long rebound goes to Jackson. He'll push. Jackson, nice look to Bywater. Another easy deuce. Watkins will do it himself. Goes right by Lazarus, but could not finish the lay-in. Loose ball. Nice look to Watkins.
Watkins able to get his redemption after the first missed layup.
Gallman with the assist there on the ground. Handoff, Milas. Lazarus, no hesitation, not that time. And the rebound is down to Brewer, Max Brewer with it. Watkins, Brewer's got it again. Long three, line drive shot is off the side of the rim and out of bounds. It'll go to the Olympus Titans with 6:57 to go. Again, a running clock. It is now a 47-point game. And we're going to go over this run from Olympus. That is going to be bananas when you look back on it. Jackson, good defense by Court, shutting him off there. Radford made two previously. Lazarus sees Part, finds Milas. Another two for Luka Milas. Here's Gallman to Brewer. The baseline. Bywater shuts him off easily. 6 minutes to go. Court. Gallman, corner. The southpaw fires outside. It goes. Bradburn, misses. And the rebound is down to Milas. In and out for Bradburn. Jackson, the crossover, deflected pass to Radford. Nice cut to Jackson. Wow, that's nicely done, and a foul. The adjustment plus the foul, and Kane Jackson can extend this lead to a staggering 52 points. Jackson Meyer returns, and Luke Howell, the senior, comes in as well for Olympus, replacing Davian Lazarus and Isaac Radford.
Really is incredible for the Titans to have a big enough lead where they can have that running clock. Normally there isn't 5.5 minutes left. It's normally closer to 10 with all the timeouts, but there really is 5.5 minutes remaining.
It's been a quickie here in Olympus High School. Watkins has been very good though in moments for this Husky team. Miss inside, and Jackson trying to find the ball. He does so nicely. Have some wild passes here. This should be Olympus ball. No, it's not. Going the other way. It'll be Husky ball. Nicely done by the Hillcrest defense. Will force a turnover. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go as this clock is again winding down.
And it seems like Matt Barnes has taken out, or has decided to take out the starters from here on out.
We got a lineup of Matsumori, Howell, Milas, Meyer, and Bywater. This is literally as deep as he will go in his bench. It's super tight rotation. Gallman nearly lost it, gets it back. Here's Brewer. Court with it. Steps in with 3, not that time as the shot clock was expiring. Outlet, perfect pass to Bywater, finishes. What a pass from Luka Milas on the outlet.
And Adam Bywater has experience catching passes. The dual sport athlete was on fire in football this year as well.
Played football at BYU, one of the best players in the state for high school football. Here's Luke Howell with it. Love to see him getting minutes. And maybe an offensive foul. It's going the other way. Entz returns for Hillcrest. He replaces Watkins, who was very good moments tonight for the Huskies. He should hold his head high. Court exits as well. Final 3 minutes and 17 seconds in this one. Bell misses short. Rebound Milas. Here comes Milas and Howell the other way. Lots more. Another one of those dual sport athletes. Great player at Olympus for football. Nearly taken away there from Bell. Bywater finds Milas. He'll try 3, and that one is too strong. Another offensive rebound for Bywater. He is just eating rebounds tonight. And he's got another putback. 86-29.
That's definitely the lane that Adam Bywater and guys like Oliver Clark are going to be used in this year. Just primary strength is the rebound game.
Gallman spinning on Howell. He can't finish it. Howell trying to find the rebound, and he's going to draw a foul. Gallman on the rebound. 2:18 to go. So Olympus will go to 1-0. Hillcrest will fall to an 0-1 after taking a tough road loss here at Olympus High School. This game has been over for a while now.
The Titans did allow Hillcrest to have some sort of hope at the beginning of the game, going on a 7-0 run, but Olympus just did such a great job at shutting that down quickly.
Howell misses inside. He's going to want that one back. It'll go to the Huskies. 1:38 to go and counting. Adam Bywater will exit. Matsumori to inbound. And he finds the 14. Lucas Jackson, brother of Caden Jackson. Lucas Jackson, corner 3. This place is going to explode if he makes it, but he misses. And the rebound's down to Gallman, wrestling with it, and draws a foul on Howell. .50 seconds to go. Could very well be the final possession of this game. Three is in for Max Brewer.
Ozone has been phenomenal tonight. When you have a student section like this, it's no question why you have a home field advantage.
especially after last season. A great environment for most games as well. Now to Matsumori, 10 seconds. Gonna be the final play of this game. Olympus still running their stuff. Matsumori is gonna hand it off to Jackson. Final seconds, and that will do it. Final score, 86-32. Olympus thumped Hillcrest in night one, an absolutely dominant performance. Officially an 82-25 run for Olympus from that 4-7 lead that we've been talking about. It was absolutely dominant from there on. Olympus improves to 1-0 on this 2025-2026 season. And Hillcrest falls to 0-1. Matt Barnes, his 553rd win in his 34th season. Remarkable career, and it continues tonight. Miles, your thoughts on what was very, very impressive performance from the Olympus
this
Titans?
win was incredibly dominant. Really, from the tip-off, the Titans just completely dominated every aspect of the game. Whether it was the three-point shot, whether it was just driving to the basket, Hillcrest could not stop them. And as for Hillcrest, there's certainly a lot of mistakes that can still be corrected. It's a very long season, but as for the Titans, as of right now, it seems like there's no reason why they can't three-peat.
Absolutely, they looked the part. They will look the part, you would assume. And a absolutely dominant thrashing of Hillcrest, 86-32. Thank you for all watching another edition of Olympus Boys Basketball on OlyTV. Our next broadcast will be next Tuesday as girls basketball takes on Taylorsville. Our boys will head on their first road trip of the season and a test against Bingham. If this game is anything like last year's, it should be an exciting matchup. As for Hillcrest, they will head home to face Juan Diego Catholic. Find a score from Olympus High again, 86-32. For the Titans and the Huskies, for the entire production crew, and Mr. Miller.
I'm Miles Pierce.
And I'm Jackson Jones. Have a great rest of your night from Olympus High School.